Hey, welcome back to Shawn's GMC garage. Tonight, I started tearing apart the interior. I pulled the plastic trim in. I pulled the inside plastic trim down. I pulled the headliner covering. I haven't pulled the headliner down. It's not a hard headliner, but we'll get into that later. Pulled the headliner down. I started digging into the door. I figured out the window, the driver's window. I haven't figured out the driver's door lock. That's behind the gad. I think it's behind the gauges, so that's a problem for another night. So in this video, you'll get to see what I accomplished. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube, welcome to the office. Before we head out to the garage, I know that there's a few people that like to see me sew. So I have another repair to do. My shirt that I was going to wear for one of my videos coming up is missing a button. So I figured, what the hell, you guys might as well watch too. So we'll do that first, and then we'll head out to the garage.
Well, I started out the night with a needle in my hand, trying to fix a shirt like a reasonable man. Button popped off, rolled under the chair. I said, how hard can this be? Famous last prayer. Thread through the eye, squinting in at the light. Poked my finger twice, but I got it right. Tied a little knot, held it up with pride. Didn't know that was the easy part of my night. It's just one more thing to fix, one more rattle, one more trick. From a loose shirt button to a stubborn old truck, you pull the thread and you test your luck. It's one more bolt, one more plan, just me and my old square body GMC truck. Well, you stitch it up and you dive back in. That's how a long night in the garage begins. Then I walked out to Bob in the cool night air. Driver door open, tools everywhere. Started pulling plastic trim piece by piece. Headliner down like it owed me a lease. Clips flying off and screws in a pile. Interior coming apart mile by mile. Pull that door panel, set it aside. Now I'm staring at wires like a tangled pride. Nothing but a silent wall. Motors there and the wiring too, but something in the circuit ain't coming through. Multimeter out, checking what I can. Tracing power like a treasure map plan. Got some movement but not quite right. That window's still putting up a fight. It's just one more thing to fix, one more rattle, one more trick. From a loose shirt button to a power window jam, you chase that wire like a stubborn old man. It's one more bolt, one more plan, just me, some tools, and a square body span. You think you're close and then you begin another round with the wiring again. Got a mind of its own. Push the switch and it won't even groan. Actuator's there but it's acting shy. Somewhere in that dash the truth's gonna lie. I know I gotta get behind those gauges, but that's a battle for another set of stages. Tonight I stopped before I went too deep. Sometimes you gotta let a problem sleep. Funny how it goes from a shirt to a truck, from a little loose thread to electrical luck. You fix one thing and then you find two more, but that's what the wrench in life is for. It ain't about perfect, it ain't about fast, it's about small wins that finally last. One stitch tight and one wire clean, bringing old square body back to mean. It's just one more thing to fix, one more rattle, one more trick. From a button on down to a stubborn old door, you keep on turning till it works once more. It's one more bolt, one more plan, just me and Bob in a Cobra Garage fan. Might not have won every fight tonight, but we're one step closer to driving in the sunlight. Yeah, yeah. So I sold that button and I tore that trim. Didn't solve it all, but I'm not giving in. There's always another weekend to begin, and another round in the garage with him.
Well, that's it for tonight. I think my next thing is I got to get under the dash, and I don't feel like taking that apart tonight. I've got the window working with a jumper at least. Well, the switch worked on this side. The other side I can't get anything yet. So if I jump, if I had the key on, I get window up or window down and window up. But I can't do nothing. Don't get anything out of the power locks when I try the jumper. I don't get any. I'm not getting any power to this plug at all. I don't know if I'm supposed to be. So I got to get under there. I don't know if there's a relay or something that could be shot underneath there. I got to send power through a couple things and see what happens. I thought I broke it, or I thought I blew a fuse earlier, but I just must not have been making a connection inside there or not. The other thing I got to do is I got to fix a multimeter wire. These things are so thin that they don't last very long, so I'll take that inside and fix it. But that's it for tonight. I think that was all I struggled with. Thanks for watching.